Hey everyone, welcome to day 35 of the scripture writing study. The topic is surrender, and today's scripture is John chapter 4, verse 34. Jesus said to them, "My food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work." You can see I have my note card, and then I have, my Bible and my book, and then I paraphrase. Well, for myself, it's not even paraphrase. It's when I am surrendered to God's will, I am nourished and ready to fulfill my purpose. And isn't purpose so important when it comes to what God's will is for us? When I surrender my will to God, it's like you are fulfilled. You are no longer hungry. And what you are hungry for is more of Him and less of you, right? You don't want, it's tempting, when you see these other things and you think, oh, maybe I could have that for myself. But if you know and you listen to God and you follow His will, you are less likely to be distracted by those things. At least that's my experience. One of the things I wrote was, of all the good advice and smart expressions of truth I can find in the Bible, the words of Christ are what I cherish most. My food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work. Imagine if every single person felt this, said this, and lived this way. The whole world would just be like a different place. We all just heeded the will of God and looked to him for our purpose. Imagine the perfect, stunning clarity of the tapestry of life that we would see. So once again, when we see this, it's Jesus is modeling that behavior. He knew what his purpose on earth was for, and it fulfilled him. And that is something that we need to look to. What is your purpose? How are you fulfilling that purpose? Are you fulfilled? Are you nourished by your life, by your idols, by your beliefs, by what do you surrender to? And does that nurture you enough? Does that nourish you enough so that you are living the healthy life, the healthiest version of your life? And the second part of that is, the food is to do the will of God, right? So it nourishes you. And then to finish his work. Imagine what the finished work of God's will in your life would look like, and what it will look like when it happens. It's divine meaning, it's divine purpose. So what's God's purpose for your life, and how do you know it's his will and not yours?